Hi, we are Agents Lane, Brian, and Elizabeth, and today we want to kind of touch upon the fact that this market is confusing. We hear it from sellers, we hear it from buyers, and so today we want to try to clarify some key issues on the buyer side. So the three questions that we get specifically from buyers that we want to address is, number one, are the prices going to drop? Number two, is the real estate market going to crash? And then number three, am I going to lose money if I buy in today's real estate market? So I want to unpack that, and I like to start with asking Brian what we say to buyers when they ask about if the prices are going to drop.
Fair enough. So you can tell all three of those questions are a little bit of the same vein, right? They're all kind of, is the market going negative? So no is the answer to all of the questions. And specifically on prices dropping, we are looking at for 2022 appreciation of about 10%, which is great in any market. So 10%. What you're hearing on the news is that it is deaccelerating from the previous 2 years, which has been near 20%. So yes, you're not accelerating at the same rate, but you're still appreciating. Home prices are still moving up, and we're looking at about 10% for this year. And then after that, it will slow down a little bit more.
Back to the norm, which is 3 to 4% historically,
right? Nationally. Right, absolutely. So prices are not going to drop, specifically in Los Angeles. There still is a supply and demand issue. Yep. We just aren't seeing prices drop.
And I just want to jump in and talk about interest rates really quick. We are aware that that 3% is no longer the case. Now we're in like the 4 to 5% range, and that has impacted buyer purchase power for sure. But remember, it's still in the 4s. That's historically really low. So what we tell buyers is that you're marrying the house, not the interest rate. When we bought our first house, we bought the house for the interest rate of 8.5. We refinanced like 5 times to get it to the 3.5 that it is now. So going back to the buyer concerns, the number one concern for all of us is the market going to crash. And what is our response when they ask us that, Brian?
Right, so the market's not going to crash. And the two primary reasons are, in the last major market crash, 2008, poor lending practices were the driver on that 100%. And we are just not seeing that. The lending practices have been buttoned up for the last 14 years. They're still really stringent, and we are just not seeing poor lending practices. In addition, we're seeing highest level of equities in homes in history. So the market crashes happen when homes are selling for upside down prices, which is not happening. And lastly, when unemployment rate is at an all-time low like it is right now, it's just not an indicator that the market is about to crash. So no on market crashes.
All good points. Okay, and the last question we get asked is, if a buyer buys in today's market, will they lose money? So the answer to that is no, because remember, unless you buy a home today and in 8 months you try to sell, then yes, you'll lose money because you have closing costs and commissions involved. But the normal buyer in the United States is holding onto their home now 10 years. So if you hold on to your house for 10 years or even 5, guess what's going to happen? It's going to appreciate, so you're not going to lose any money. So buyers, if you are thinking about buying, reach out to us with questions, concerns. We'd love to address them.
Thank you for watching our video. We're Agents Lane. If you have any questions about Westside Real Estate, as she said, reach out. In the meantime, please subscribe below. We come back to you every 2 weeks with more information based on facts on the real estate market. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching.